Extra point attempt to come here. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It can be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them. This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing his car on 3rd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Tie game late, and the offense really has to be conscious of the clock here as it's becoming a factor late in this ball game. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth, you know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive linemen, the defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a good way for his offense, picking up big yardage.
Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. They'll run again with Hunt. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 5 yards left for the offense. It's second down. Smith going to leave it to Hunt on the draw. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Now Smith. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Well, timeout on their side here. In fact, a lot going against them. They do have a small glimmer of hope.
No one likes to play extra football. They want to go for the win right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. They run again with Hunt. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. In position for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spank it. Smith now to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey. And a very good return as he takes this all the way up to the 35-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Not something you see a whole lot of, a sack of Derek Carr, and due in large part to a good O-line. Carr was sacked on less than 3% of his dropbacks last year, lowest in the league.
Oakland knew it was important to take care of their quarterback. They picked up Donald Penn, Kelechi Osemele, and Rodney Hudson in recent years, and it's paid off.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He was able to pick up 6 yards there, so that leaves him with a 3rd and 13. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw, Carr. He's going to air one out. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to be marked down deep into Kansas City territory. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's got some space here. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
That's a pretty strong return to start this overtime. And you know that if you run some decent offense, you should have a shot at a field goal. But I'd have to think to myself, I want the 6 points. I want this game over now. I don't want to give the other team a chance to come back and beat me.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out. By a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
First throw here in overtime for Smith. That's out to Hill, right side complete. Had a nice broken tackle and then brought down right around the 20. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. He's had some big runs in this game. Not there, though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play right there. He's had some nice runs in the game. And how many times have we seen a good running back get stopped, yet turn it into something big on a later carry? I'd stay with him.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. In the red zone this time. They come out here in the I. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Offense looks to punch it in here from the 1 on second and goal. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 2, now third down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Another chance to maybe end it right here. This is third and goal. They'll let the fullback try and pick it up. This is Anthony Sherman. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on fourth and goal. And this one is no good. He missed it, and that changes everything here in OT. So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
First throw of overtime for Carr. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Second down now after the pass completion. Shift together here from the D-line. On second down, here's Carr. Oh, and it's intercepted. It's the sackmaster, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. And he won't get in, but you can't be set up any better than that. They'll have the ball at the 1-yard line. So they're operating in the red zone. Smith going to give this one to Hunt. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a chance.